So I just kind of recognized a whole lot of issues with the artist paradox in my head, which is as you progress through different bits as the game or any piece of media that you're creating perpetuates, you start to you start to recognize inconsistencies in your own work. When I initially set out to create this entire game, I had it in my head that I would never have to do any alterations or changes once I finalized the design, makeup, and layout of the game. And I'm realizing that a full rework is possibly going to have to need to be made. And I'm recording this so that I can show my wife the frustration on my face, because she hates me doing reworks as much as I do, but it's essential to making it the best that it could be. I don't know how I feel about this, because as few people are watching the stream currently, and me just going over my own work, I'm realizing that I am missing opportunities to potentially retcon things and make them better. And I'm probably going to have to start doing that, which means a full, complete redesign potentially of the cards. Not too fond of that, since I already have 400 made, and I already had a good chunk here. But part of me feels like this is essential to making the game the best that it could potentially be. So I'm going to continue my current layout. Then there will possibly be a full day of me going through piece by piece every single card I've made in the history of the game and fixing it. Because despite what anybody, I've only been working on this game the shortest amount of time out of all my games. But this is by far and away the biggest project I've ever had an undertaking for. I've been making one game for 20 years. I've been making another for 10 that I'm currently advertising, selling, and putting up on Facebook and putting out for sale and shipping orders and going to conventions across the United States for. But all those games have less cards than this. Less depth and less enjoyment. And even though this is a passion project, it's like this weird tearing at yourself where you realize that you're putting so much effort into something, and nothing is going to be without criticism, but seeing this potential inconsistency is really hard to look at. I mean, I realize I'm getting hung up on Andor versus Andoran, and I'm getting hung up on Karian versus Karian and Tyran versus Tyr, but it's like immediately my brain went to, I could do that, I could do this, I could do this, I could be brown, I could be blue, all those things. Like, my brain is just flying a mile a minute, like saying, do you not see where you messed up? And I do, thank you, brain. But God, it hurts. Anyway, so this is a brief video. Not trying to get despair, not trying to get frustrated, not trying to even get sympathy votes, because it's my own problem. I made my own mistake. I did it myself. But there's gonna be, I hate to say it, but it's true. There's gonna have to be a redesign. To my wife, I love you, and I'm sorry. This is going to make this a lot harder, but it's going to be so much better. And pre-pandemic, brief story. I had taken it upon myself to gloat and tell Daniel Green that I was going to produce not just Dragon Reborn, but also Fires of Heaven before the or not just Dragon Reborn, but also Shadow Rising before the next JordanCon, which was giving myself a 12-month timetable to produce 2 full sets. Then that nasty virus decided to shut down everything, and we ended up not being able to do that. But it also gave me time to meet my quota, which was the next JordanCon, which was in July of this past year. So I got that done. And there was a full, complete rework in between. I took that year to completely redesign everything and say, look, I will never have to redo this again. And now I'm sitting here on October 21st, 2021, staring into a screen, terrified that I just convinced myself I need to redesign the cards again. So, I don't know if this video will make it onto YouTube. I don't know. This is a lot to do. Like a lot. I don't have a team. It's me. My wife helps me with quotes. Her job's technically already done because the quotes are already on the cards for 400 of them. And this remaining 500, there's not, or remaining 100, there's not even quotes on every single card. So that's what she helps the most with. And the artwork that I search for. She helps me send out my feelers to get the art. And unlike before, I am in a completely different position and I have the time to do this, but I need to sit down, focus, and get this done. Because realistically, it's not until JordanCon that I have to get this done. It is until, let's see here, I have till like Wednesday, the 1st of December, because then I have a convention this weekend, and then I just have the month of December, which is Christmas and the holidays and everything else, and I have till pretty much around here, January, probably this Wednesday right here. This is my deadline, because I have to get everything spell checked and everything fixed and everything prepared, send out my order by this Friday, and it has to be back within the month to be able to practice. You also have to realize that I have to test this stuff. Oh, this is gonna be fun. This is one of those moments where you're also grateful that you haven't gotten it through any sales. Because I can't sell it. It doesn't matter. But I will continue the stream. I'm going to at least get the naming done of these and try to get some of these effects up during stream. But I might have to make a phone call to the wife and let her see this video when she gets home. So I'm sorry, hon. I love you. But I'm in this for the long haul, and it's going to be better. So that's it for the video. Back to the stream, right? Bye.